Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 82 of the Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. In the last part, well, we've been having quite a little bit of fun dealing with these, well, rather decently improved enemies that are against us. And yep, as I expected, this area led to the area where I was going to come through here from, or I tried to come through here from, which means we can, stop doing that and we can take the fast off. Okay, we're going to walk away from that for now. Let's open that. Right. Now let's look. Thick layers of ice coat this chest, sealing it closed. Open it with Glacier Bane. With a few thick, heavy strikes, you break away much of the ice, leaving the chest lid accessible. A small gap, just large enough for a pry bar to, or kiss fingers, is visible between the lid and the chest body. Blast it with fire. No, open it with a pry bar. You get the pry bar between the body of the container and the lid. You carefully press down on the unyielding iron, and with a cracking of wood and ice alike, the lid raises upwards. The chest is opened. So what's in it?
I'll see to it.
Ooh, a little friend called Frosty. Not the most, important thing in the world. Let's go see what this Rimwall Temple area is.
You were saying?
What does that do for you? You know what, that's... For now, we'll turn that off. We'll turn all abilities off for now. Katie? We don't need to, don't want to, obviously, accidentally fuck ourselves. Hey, look, the spikes I accidentally walked on. Because I'm a fucking idiot. Let's go a little bit faster. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. So, up to the Rimworld Temple, or Rhine-bound Temple. Ah, so this is where the... See,
yeah.
There we go. So he's got a necklace called the Brooch of Inevitable Winter. Taken... You increase burn damage, but you lose freeze damage taken.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that that's particularly useful, but it's probably alright. Alright, out of the temple we go. Or back out to the outside we go. Right, into the Temple of Decline. Right, let's see what's in here. So the Temple of Decline is part of the area we first came into the west area, where it's on the same map. So let's have a quick look at what's around. Right, let's make sure we keep our tanks to the front. And tanks and Shoti to the front. I think we need a new formation. That's our new formation. Pretty sure that dragon was going to try and kill us again. Well then.
Well, nice to see a problem resolve itself for a change.
I apologize, Mama Coffin. Let's continue on. Fuck off, console. something tells me we're gonna go see Rimgan and Rimbrand or whatever the fuck his name.
I'd prefer
The guy who
something with a
threatens to
little
kill
more
me more often than
stabbing.
not. What you initially take for yet another frozen corpse appears on the closer inspection to be a heavily armored figure encrusted in a jagged layer of cloudy bluish ice. The warrior's upraised hand seems to be reaching out towards something, the fingers splayed, wide, and grasping. We'll examine the outstretched hand. Only a partial success. Damn. 2 of the fingers have been broken from the hand. Based on the hard, sharp edges of what's left, it seems to have occurred after the figure froze over. The angle of the joints indicate that the warriors once gripped something tightly. Something since removed. Deep scratches in the wrist suggest that something clawed at the figure long after it froze over, perhaps to remove the absent object. Examine the armor. Only a partial success again. The breastplate and chain worn by this figure seem significantly more intricate than anything else you've seen since arriving at Harbinger's Wrath. Padding and heavy cloth complete the panoply, probably as protection against the cold. Barely visible through the ice, you can make out etchings suggested with the imagery of Rimgrand, whatever. Snowflake skulls and, of course, the horned face of the Orcus. Search for a presence of the spirit. You open your soul to the presence of other spirits. While a few strands of weak energies cling to the frozen figure, you sense no soul present within the body. Let's remove the helmet. The helmet does not appear to be as solid frozen to the figure as the rest of the armor. A few minutes spent wriggling and tugging at it frees the helm. You lift it to reveal an elven woman with bluish-white skin and dark blue hair. Her coloration and heavy epicanthic folds hooding her eyes suggest the eyes mark her as a glam felon. And we've got we've got the helm of the White Void. Remove the armor. The armor's intricate straps, weave chains, and interlocking plates are frozen solid. Removing the armor without damaging the warrior within may prove difficult, if not impossible. Melt the ice with magic. Ray of fire. Aloft summoned. A 4th, a blast of flame. Steam bellows outward as the ice melts away from the corpse. After a moment, flickering orange lights and crackling sounds emerge from within the cloud as the corpse cloves ignite. The charred remains sag to the floor, rapidly cooling as the magical flame runs its course. You gather the miraculously unharmed armor from the remains. Guardian's Plate. Speak a prayer for the elf soul. Sure. You take a few minutes to consign the deceased to the wheel. You leave the remains behind. I'm interested in this armor. Let's actually turn. We can turn ourselves off as looking at that. So let's have a look. Me. Oh, it's soulbound, which means of course it's mine. Do you know what? I was very happy with all this, but I like giving myself all the cool stuff, so I'm going to proceed to do that. Actually, someone else can have that. Same with this and these. Where's the helmet? I'm gonna have that. I'm actually gonna have a full fucking armor. Right, let's bind this. Bind it to my paladin. Cool. I now have fucking soul-bound weapons out the wazoo. I'm gonna give you this because out of every character you're gonna need it the most. And the Valiant hat can go to... You know what? That actually looks really cool. He can keep that.
Put it to good use.
Yeah. Is anyone missing anything? So you're missing a ring. We don't have any rings. You're missing boots. Oh, we do have a pair of boots. They are +2 freeze armor rating, so sturdy for winter. Well, out of all these people, Joti's the only other one really in combat. And a cloak of greater protection. So basically just giving her an upgrade to the cloak she already has. And holy shit, you have like nothing. You have no gauntlets, no rings, no belt. Unfortunately, we don't really... Oh, we have got a neck. Nope. We've only got necklaces. So we need to start looking for some more supplies to, you know, help fit these guys with.
Yeah, right away.
Well, let's go see let's go to Thermtaft. I don't actually know how to pronounce that, but let's go there.
You stand before the shining portal that devoured the dragon. This close, you see it as a ragged-edged tear in the world. As you near, the portal flares bright. Brighter, too bright to stand. When the light fades and at last you can see again, a great, shaggy aurochs stands before you. A bone-snapping chill radiates from the creature. It is the manifestation of Remergond.
Herald of Bereth, you teeter on the very precipice of your death. To once again violate my realm. Do you desire dissolution after all?
No.
Should you ever want for a final freedom from the Pallid Knight's grasp, seek me. I will gladly grant it. Passing through the breach will shred your soul into its constituent parts, to little more than wayward motes of essence. Knowing that, what do you want?
What happened? Actually, yeah, you know what? We have to say it. Remind me who you are. There are so many gods, it's hard to keep track.
I am Remergond.
Irked, Shoti runs her tongue over her teeth.
A frigid wind blasts from the mouth of the portal, engulfing you in a storm of dancing snow. You can't catch your breath. You can hardly keep your feet. When the wind dies down at last, and you can finally breathe again, your extremities have gone white from the cold. You cannot feel your hands.
I was injured. That makes about sense.
You will remember me now.
What happened to the dragon?
Her soul was drawn through the breach, the Veetmouth, and into the beyond. Neriskirlas has bound her soul to a relic from the days when the gods walked Aora as titans. This relic lies in the beyond, and it holds her soul captive there.
So who is this?
That is the name the dragon chose for herself.
And what relic is this?
It is one of the many things Kith have thrown into the beyond, in hopes it might be devoured by the White Void.
So why did the dragon bind her soul to it?
The relic cannot be destroyed. In her ignorance, Neriskirlas hoped that tying her soul to it would save her from death. She is mistaken. True death has not claimed her yet. But it will. It is inevitable.
Is that why this iceberg is here?
Yes. The iceberg is the natural result of Neriskirlas's desperate attempt to evade death. Every time she escapes from the beyond into the here, she tears the hole a little wider. And so, the chill of my realm spreads.
And your cult, the Harbingers, what about them?
They have done as Kith always do. They have claimed for themselves a place that is not their own. They are no concern of mine.
So what's the difference between this portal and the White Void?
The Veetmouth is the gaping maw of entropy. The White Void is the hunger that gnaws at the guts of Aora and cannot be sated.
So your breach will freeze the Deadfire if you don't close it.
That is unfortunate for you.
Let's make a deal.
That you trust still in me, or any god to deal honestly with you, it is remarkable. Naive, but remarkable. There is something you may do for me. Like a maggot, the dragon Neriskirlas has burrowed beneath the skin of my realm. Destroy her.
What's in it for me?
A temporary reprieve from my inevitable victory.
I know you're the enigmatic god of all cold and all that, but I need more to go on than that.
Eradicate the dragon, and the Veetmouth will close, sparing your precious realm the insatiable cold of the White Void.
With pleasure.
A low rumble shakes the ground beneath your feet.
I would rather watch you fail than bar your entry. But you lack the means to enter the Veetmouth and survive the journey. You must seek the Eye of Remergand, a relic that once belonged to my vassal, Reinhider. It is a cold, blue stone, and it lies somewhere within this temple.
You mean this?
Indeed. Approach the Veetmouth with the relic in hand. It will grant your soul safe passage into the Shattered Realms. The White Void's only purpose is to destroy souls, and it is adept at doing so. I will not stop my servants there from their work. They will treat you no differently than any wayward soul. Should you fall to their predations, not even Bereth will be able to save you.
Remergand pauses, his dark cluster of eyes watching you intently.
One final thing, Watcher. You must destroy that dragon.
When his words fall silent, and only the shriek of the wind through the breach remains, the light flares again, then quickly dies. You open your eyes and find the beast gone.
I need to fucking freeze man to death though, is there, you cunt? Well, I guess we're going here.
The blinding light of the breach pulses in time with the heartbeat of Aora. Your soul pulses in response.
Enter the breach. Well, here we are in the Shattered Passage. Gonna guess that the dragon's probably, you know, somewhere that makes sense. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to do in the next part. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.